Yeah, trendsetter. Whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I...
Good evening, afternoon, morning. I don't know when you're watching it, but it's evening for us. Welcome back to Mission Carnivore. I'm Andy. That's Hope. Ralphie's down there. I'll show you guys. I know he's the star of the show for both channels, and so we'll show them to you in a little bit. Hopefully, I don't forget. So, welcome back. We've got some news to share quickly here. First is I hired a health coach, right?
Ooh, yes, he did.
We did. Certified health coach. And you guys, well, some of y'all probably know who she is Lindy, or AKA Paleo Barbie. I'll put her info up here so you can just look at her channel.
Also, yeah.
She's got a YouTube channel. She's a certified health coach now. And I said, you know what? I need to bring somebody on board because I don't know, we just don't, we're not the pros at this, right? You lose the weight, you don't lose the weight, and we don't count.
Feel like you're doing everything right.
Yeah, and we don't count the macros, none of that stuff. We don't do it, and we never have. Hope did like some time ago, but she just didn't like it.
Fades away.
And and I was watching a video recently from Dr. Barry, and he was talking about if you're on a carnivore diet, don't count it.
Why do you need to, really?
You don't need to, right? But I'm like, you know what? I'm still curious. I want to know what I'm doing, right?
Yeah.
Because there's just some things that might be holding me back, right? So I started it today. It is called, Lindy told me to download an app called Carb Manager. There was a couple of other ones, but that's the one that I chose was Carb Manager. Yeah. And I started it this morning. And I'm going to put what I've done so far, not including what we're going to cook today, okay? For dinner, but I'm going to show you what I've already done for today. I'm going to put it up here somewhere. And so the macros so far, and listen, it told me what to do, right? It said, this is what we want you to do today. It was like, where is it? 2,508 calories, 195 grams of fat, and 157 grams of protein. Okay. Is that was everything?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So with that, I said, you know what? I see it. It's based off my age. It's based off my weight. And then also my goal, which is to get to 200. Okay. So I looked at that and I said, I see what they're trying to tell me today, but I'm going to see what happens when I just have a normal eat day, right?
Yeah.
Just to see what it was like. What was I doing?
He's not being conscious. Like, we went out, I had to run out at lunch and I grabbed a Starbucks iced decaf latte that we got with sugar-free vanilla. And we don't do that a lot around here anymore, but I still had some gift card money.
Yep.
And so we did that. And he's not trying to restrict himself right now. He's just trying to see on a normal day.
What did it look like?
What is it showing?
Yeah. So you guys can see it there. So it's showing as of right now, again, I haven't had dinner yet. So as of right now, I'm over 14 grams on protein. So I've had 171 and they wanted me to have 157, right? So I'm 14 over. Fat, I'm 65 grams under. So 195 they wanted, I'm at 130. And in calories, that's the one I'm getting close to. So I'm definitely gonna go over that with dinner most likely, right? And we haven't even discussed what we're gonna have for dinner yet.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go over, right? So then now I kind of have an idea. All right, now I'm going over in some things, right? The protein's not bad. I'm not really too worried about that.
I don't think you can do too much on that. And do they know that you're a carnivore? Did you put that in there?
No, I don't think I
No,
don't need to ask that.
Yeah. So I don't think that's gonna matter. But
so I'm not too worried about it. And then on the net carbs, check that out. So it says 31 grams that it wants me to do, but I'm at 7. And 4 of that was the shredded cheese that I put on the my ground beef this morning. So
and you had an Element sparkling water, which
was
has
another,
1 or 2.
which one,
yeah,
and there was something else. I can't remember what it was. Oh, those little, the cheese pieces that you bought.
Oh, yes,
right?
that's
It was like 1 gram. So it says I could have 31 grams, but I'm at 7, and I'll have a little more today. So I'll probably end up somewhere around 10 net carbs. Probably,
yeah, and it's just going to be the cheese here from this that we're doing because the meat won't have any. So
the only ones I'll be over is, of course, on calories, and then definitely over on protein. I don't think I'll hit fat. I don't know. I don't think so.
Listen to you talking.
I know, that's crazy, right? Lindy, you're already changing my brain, which is pretty awesome. So really excited to be working with her on this, and already got some good little information from her, and then I'll be passing this information to her, and then she's going to start helping me put stuff together, and then I will share it with you guys.
Yes.
All right. So really, really, really excited about that. And like I said, let's get to 200 pounds, guys. I'm ready to do it. Quick update as well on my back. My back feels much better. It's still there a little bit, but it's feeling much better when I'm actually able to move. But let me tell you,
I know what's coming.
What happened. So
the members
watched a video that I did where I got on my e-bike. Now I haven't ridden my e-bike in a while. I mean, I was riding it almost every day when we were in the RV. You tired?
Yes.
Nice. When we were living in the RV, I was riding the bike all the time, right? Going to the pickleball courts that we had up front, or the laundry, whatever, right? Or going to take the trash, all that stuff, right? I was always riding the bike, but I haven't ridden it in a while. I think I've only ridden it once since we've lived here. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna make sure everything is charged up. I jumped on it and took off and rode around, kind of not far, but around this neighborhood, right? So I'm getting kind of far away. I'm getting close to the park over there. I'm like, my legs aren't feeling that great. Now, again, it's an e-bike, so it's not like a normal bike where you're just, pedaling, not constant. But your body, it's just like a force of habit. When you're on your bike, you want to pedal. So I was pedaling, right? Not all the time, but enough. Then turned back around, came home, and when I got home, I'm like, uh-oh. My legs were hurting already. It's mainly just my quads.
Yeah.
And the next 2 days, oh my goodness, I could barely walk.
This was Andy.
Yeah, have you ever watched those videos when you see somebody at a gym and they had leg day, and then when they're done, they're kind of like wobbling, they can't stand straight? That was me. I just can't do it. So finally, after 2 long days of pain, are you all right?
I'm tired. Sorry.
Great. You need to start getting some oxygen into that brain. So I'm back. I'm feeling great. It's time to start getting moving. So
it's nice to see you moving like a normal person.
Oh man, it was brutal.
Between the back and then the legs, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm happy that I'm feeling a lot better.
Good.
So
Me too.
All right.
What are we making?
We are going to make carnitas.
Carnivore.
Right? I said it to you guys in Spanish. It's carnitas, not carnitas. It's carnitas. All right.
Carnitas.
So yeah. So what is it? What are we gonna do? What are we making?
It's a pork shoulder roast that's been cooking in my crock pot that keeps crapping out on us, but Andy caught it today. Andy caught it. You will see that later. And then we're going to make tortillas, but we're not just gonna make any tortilla.
Oh.
We're gonna try tortillas from our pizza recipe, our pizza crust recipe. World famous, the best pizza crust ever on Carnivore or Keto.
But we're gonna do it as a tortilla today.
Yes, so we're going to put this together, and I actually have a tortilla press.
Whoa.
From way back when I got this.
Look at
and
that.
I'm pretty excited about it. So we'll put the dough in there and we'll slam it down, and then we'll cook it in the oven like we do, which by the way we have to put
we need to preheat the oven. And because you're gonna fold the tortilla, we're probably not going to cook it as long as we would with the pizzas.
First time here too that we're trying it.
Yeah. So I think it's going to be delicious. So I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah, this could be
carnitas, and I said tortilla. It's tortillas. Okay, we're going to say it in Spanish, guys. If we're going to make a Spanish dish, we're going to say it in Spanish. Okay. So tortillas. We're going to make carnitas. I'm excited.
Hola. I was just thinking of Jessica when she said hola.
Our oldest daughter says hola. Instead of hola, it's hola. Okay, yeah, it's... Oh my goodness. But yeah, anyway.
9 minutes of yapping. Let's get on with
Sorry about that, guys. Let's get on with this.
All right, so it's about 7:30 this morning, and we're getting the pork shoulder butt roast in the crock pot. And we're just gonna simply season it with these few items here. A little bit of some lime juice, and we're gonna cook it on high for 5 to 7 hours. But we gotta keep checking on this thing because it keeps crapping out on me. So let's put it together. Okay, so here we go. I just put all of those seasonings that I showed you earlier and a splash of lime juice, and I poured some water in there. It's gonna have its own juices too, but you wanna kind of get it started. But yeah, putting on the lid. And let's do 6 hours. And I'm gonna check this thing and have Andy checking it over and over again because it keeps going like throughout the day. It'll just automatically switch to warm. It's like over 20 years old though. So we're gonna keep checking on it. Crossing fingers. All right, so it is about 5 o'clock now and it is done. And we wanted to show you just how this is falling off of the bone. I mean, look at that. That just came away from the bone like nothing. So just wanted to share that with you. And that's what you want. You want it to look like that. I'm gonna move it over here in a minute, but we wanted to at least show, it's just coming apart like butter. And that is what you want. You definitely, I know I was talking to you about the problems we were having with the crock pot, and a couple of hours ago, Andy checked it and it was on the warm setting. It's like flipping to the warm setting on its own, but he caught it in time. And now we're gonna let it rest here for just a little bit on this cutting board. Then we're gonna start shredding it and making our carnitas.
Let's go. All right, so I'm gonna put the recipe of how to make these here.
It's so quick.
Hopefully I don't forget.
So easy, I'll remind you.
2 eggs.
2
cup
eggs.
of Parmesan, right?
Yep, cup of pork.
Panko.
Panko or ground up pork rinds.
How much cheese is that? Is that a cup?
It's more than a cup, but we're gonna measure it out. Okay. It's white cheddar.
We got some garlic powder and some onion powder, right?
Yes.
Perfect. All right, so that's why we're gonna make this right here, and then hope it's gonna mix it all up. This is super quick to make.
It really is.
Which is awesome.
I've seen some people that are putting it in the fridge, like assembling it and then making it later, which that's a good idea too. So look, that was it. Little spicy spice.
Nice.
And it's just, you know, season with your heart. That's what I always say.
All right, time to mix it up.
Yep, and it can be crumbly. It's not the easiest dough, but it kind of comes together at the end.
Let me know in the comments, have you made this yet? In what form, right? Have you made a pizza out of it?
Yeah, have you tried something we haven't tried?
Yeah, let us know. I'd love to hear what you've done with this.
How many tortillas should we make? I guess we just roll them in little balls because I want them to be pretty thin, don't you? Like,
yeah. Thin for the win.
Thin for the win.
You're missing that little part up there.
Thank you. Wow, Mr. Critique. Well, I'm tired.
Yeah, I can tell.
I'm tired.
Yawning. It's not like you worked all day today.
Hey, but it's almost Friday.
Our kids are all going to be here this weekend.
Hallelujah.
Which we're super excited about. Our oldest daughter and our son-in-law are coming down. Our youngest and our son-in-law that live closer to us here are coming up. And we're all going to be together. I'm super excited. They're coming down to celebrate Hope's birthday.
Yes, they love me.
Because they weren't able to, because we were gone. We went on a vacation. So they're going to come down and spend the time with her. So
I don't even know. I think I've used this once.
all right. We're going to...
I'll just show you like maybe one of them. Oh, I don't have a cookie sheet out or anything. I'm going to lay these down so it's easier to...
It's a cool little contraption.
I know it is. Okay, we've never tried this.
Nope. You guys are riding right along with us. Very first time making this.
Yep. And these I just got at the dollar store. They have different sizes. This is 6x6. If I can find this little tortilla press here, I will link it in our in the description down below. But it's pretty. I wonder if I've got it. I think I'm doing it wrong.
I don't know.
I think I am.
Oh, it goes in there?
There we go. There.
Oh, there you go. Whoa.
So see, you're doing it wrong, Mr. Mom. Anybody remember that movie? One of my faves.
Nice. Look at that.
There we go. So these will be like little tiny ones, but I like it. And then we'll put them on the cookie sheet and we'll just make a few more here.
All right, make one more.
Okay.
Let's just show one more on here.
I just grabbed a little tiny like ball, like a little, I don't know, golf
it
ball
looks like
maybe?
it's probably going to make maybe 6 or 7 of them.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It just depends. I could make them a little bit bigger. Okay, so you put this side down first.
There you go. Boom. Now let's see. Ho!
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. And as promised, there he is, Mr. Ralphie. Hi, Ralph.
Hi, Ralph.
He's like, can I get whatever you guys are having?
You don't want tortillas.
No. All
Yes,
right.
I can do.
There you go. There's your Ralphie fix.
All right, so we're almost done. We've got 6 on one baking sheet and Andy's finishing up this one. But look at this. This is so easy. Even Andy can do it.
Look at that, guys. Boom. I feel like I've been doing this for years.
Yeah. And then
Look
we're
at
just
that.
keeping it on that parchment paper because we would have put it on parchment paper anyways. So it's kind of working out nicely.
Yep. Last one.
So for one batch, we're getting about 11.
Yeah.
Almost 12, but 11. So that's good.
We made a couple of them a little bigger.
That's okay.
So I think we probably could have gotten 12 out of it.
12 out of it, and that's okay.
Yeah. So that's pretty good. So now if you know if you're making this for a larger family, double
Yeah.
up on your ingredients.
Remember though, these things are pretty filling. This cracker recipe or pizza recipe, it's pretty filling too. So you might not find that you eat as much.
Look at that, guys.
All right. Good job.
All right, let's get them in the oven.
All right.
Okay, so there's the meat out of the crock pot. It looks and tastes delicious.
Side note, I did want to tell you guys that this is the same recipe that I do for our Cuban sandwich casserole over on the Keto channel. It's a breadless Cuban sandwich casserole. It is delicious. All I did was put seasonings of garlic powder, onion powder, cumin, smoked paprika, and I put a splash of lime juice in there too.
All right, I'm going to show you guys
Delicious.
the tortillas. All right, so it was at 380 degrees for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And I think they're perfect.
Yeah, they're going to be a little bit, they're not a regular tortilla, but this is pliable enough that we can, they're
Fold 'em.
bendable, which
Yep.
I'm liking. So you see, some are done a little more than others. I think that was enough. We were going to flip them and put them back in there for a little longer, but as they're
No, I
sitting
think-
there,
I think they look pretty good.
yeah, they're perfect.
All right,
Oh.
so we're going to make them up and then we're going to do our taste test. So sit tight. Okay, I wanted to show you guys these. So this is one that Hope's having. So of course it's their tortilla. It's got the tortilla and it's got the pork, right?
Yep.
It's got some sour cream. It's got this, let me show you guys here
Avocado
real quick.
lime salsa from Primal Kitchen.
That's that.
Some
And then she's got some
cilantro.
cilantro on hers. And then mine, it's the same other than
cilantro.
no cilantro. No cilantro.
We also have this crumbling cheese. It's like a Mexican cheese that you get over in the dairy department, but it crumbles. It doesn't melt, and I thought that would be a nice addition.
Yeah, all right, so we are going to eat these. Alrighty, here we go. It is time to taste.
Taste test. And I will say that I think that we have found something else to do with the best pizza crust ever.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this. This looks like a taco. Now, you could certainly use cheese shells, but if you're not doing heavy dairy, you won't want to do that. Or you can use egg life wraps also. You know, you can use whatever you want. There's no judgment-free zone here, but let's try it.
Check it out. Cheers.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
I'm just not going to talk. I'm just going to eat. Just to show you guys how good this is. Oh my goodness.
It doesn't taste like a pizza crust. It takes the shape
Of
of
whatever we're
whatever
making.
we're making, the feel of whatever you're making. Wow.
Wow, this is so good. The pork cooked amazingly well.
It was perfect.
It really was. That cheese is good. Sour cream on there. That sauce is actually pretty good. That.
Yep.
But I mean, it is so good.
And you don't need it to be crunchy because it's a tortilla. You know what I mean? We cooked it perfectly. It's not falling apart. It's not crumbling.
Look at that. Listen. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Oh my goodness. And for those of you that are like keto and carnivore, you can do so much with this. You can make them bigger, make big old tacos and add more in it. But I love the fun little ideas of tacos. This is delicious.
Now to cook that pork, it took, the day for it. What, like 6 hours you had it in there? So that's a longer portion of cooking this. But I mean, look how fast we made the tortillas, right? I mean, it was, again, in the oven, 380 for 20 minutes. And we were going to flip them, but we didn't have to because they were so good.
With that pork, you could also put it in your Instant Pot for probably about an hour or so. That's what I had done in the past too, but that's just one of the things I got to get. And I think I got to get a new crock pot now too. But
this is 10 out of 10.
Please try this.
Let us know if you make this, please. I need to know. Or if you've used that pizza crust for something else, right? Let us know as well. Guys, oh my goodness. I gotta stop the video because we're gonna finish this up. Thank you all so much for watching. Great job cooking the pork. It was awesome. Gotta make this. I can't stress it enough. Do me a favor, like this video, share, subscribe. We would so appreciate that. Hey, when we started all this, we were at 4,700 and we're almost at 6,700. So that's where I wanted to get to 2,000 subs. Since we made, I think it was that pizza video is where it started. So from that point, we've almost had 2,000 subscribers. So I really appreciate it. And if you're new, what I would love for you to do is comment down below and just let us know, hey, I'm new to the channel, and let us know where you're from too. It'll be awesome to hear from you because I know a lot of people watch these channels and they don't comment, right? I think you get like 1% of the people that watch your channels actually comment. So, but I want to hear from you guys. If you're new to this channel and you have never commented before, just comment, let me know, hey, I'm watching, love your videos, and let me know where you're from. Would love to hear from you, all right? Thanks again for watching. We'll talk to y'all soon. Take care.
Bye.